Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna White, and welcome to Witness to History. Today is Sunday, June 14th, 2026, and I hope that this is a wonderful sunny afternoon for you. We're recording today, so I can't really say how the weather's going to be on the 14th, but I'm sure it's June. It's a sunny day. Today we're going to have a wonderful conversation with someone most of us know, Mr. Earry Bothwell. Hello, Earry.
Hi, Miss Donna.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, just fine. It's just so nice that you've agreed to be our guest on Witness to History today because you have a very rich story to share with us.
Right.
And so many of you know Earry because as you come to the Stephanie Tubbs Jones building on Saturdays or in the evening, Earry Bothwell is the first person that you will see who will greet you. And so over time I said, I don't want to miss the opportunity to know more than just saying hello to you, and you just shared such an unbelievably rich history with us. And so I want to thank a few people before we get started, as I always do. I want to thank John Dutton, who's here behind the controls. Of course, we're recording this evening. I want to thank Kevin Kay for the idea of bringing Witness to History to us now. In June, next month, in July, we are going to celebrate 6 years on Witness to History. And as you can see, we're scrolling all of the guests that we've had on Witness to History over the last 6 years. I'd like to also thank Megan Hayes, who posts our Witness to History broadcasts on the library's website. So if you miss any of our Witness to History productions, you can catch them on YouTube or you can look them up in our library. And we're just going to keep on going as long as people like Earry Bothwell say yes, that we would be willing to be guests on our Witness to History program. So, without further ado, we're going to learn about your wonderful life that started off. Where were you born?
I was born in Gaston, Alabama,
Yes.
1948.
1948. We have something in common. I'll just say that. All right. All right. It's a good year. This is a wonderful picture. This is a school picture of you there.
Yes,
That's
first
nice.
grade school
That's
picture.
nice. First grade.
Yeah.
That's nice. And we'll talk a little bit. I don't want to miss some of this amazing story you told me about growing up in Alabama
Okay.
before you came to Cleveland. And tell us just a little bit about your early years. You said that you were born in Gadsden,
Yes,
Alabama, and then tell us a bit about your younger years.
my mother passed at an early age, and it left the three of us. We was actually four, but my sister was older, so she wasn't in the household. It was just the three of us. My sister, my brother Clint, and my sister Rebecca was in the household with my father. Evidently, my mother promised my father promised her that she wouldn't let anyone separate us. Let all three of us stay together.
Yes, yes.
So only way he could do that was he sent us to Florida for a year. I was 10 years old. I was the oldest. And we stayed with his mother, my grandmother, for a year.
Okay.
And I was in the 6th grade. And then we came to, my father found a home in Attala, Alabama, 5 miles from Gaston, where I was really originally born.
Okay.
And he brought us back. I was in the 7th grade.
Okay.
And he brought us back to Norris High School
Nice.
in the 7th grade. And from there, we got along. We, just like any other boy, we fussed and did a lot of stuff. We was raised on 15th Avenue. We had to so happen to be between two neighborhoods. We was in between 3rd Street and 4th Street. At the time, by being that young, but 3rd Street was black
Okay.
and 4th Street was white.
All right.
But it was an alley between 3rd and 4th. And back of the houses was near each other.
Interesting.
And a lot of the mothers did laundry for the people on 4th
Very
Street
close by.
to make ends meet.
Yes, that's right.
So that's why that's how we was brought up. And my father always taught us it's best to do unto others as you would like them to do unto you.
Yeah, yes.
You know, you can't force nobody to treat you the way you treat them.
Yes.
But if you put out a good vibe and let people know that you're willing to go the extra yard, sometimes they'll go the extra yard for you.
Yes, yes.
So in summer of the 11th grade, we used to play football in the park.
Okay.
And our Mr. Alexander was the coach of the football team, and he was the assistant coach on the basketball team.
Okay.
So all the guys, it wasn't but 56 people in my graduation
Yes.
class.
Yes, 56. We were comparing notes before. I
Yeah,
told you
we
there were
compared
600
notes,
in my
yeah.
class. There were 56 in your
56
graduating
people
class.
in my graduation class. So it wasn't that many young men to pick from.
Right.
So he had to go and threaten us to come out to the football and the basketball team. And like I say, but by being that young, and a lot of times you be naive, and you didn't realize that it was 3 different groups of guys,
Okay.
and all 3 groups stuck to their
Oh, good.
own, you know.
Yeah.
So 3rd Street, I was sitting in with the 3rd Street. What the 3rd Street guys did, that's what I did.
Okay. Okay.
But I wanted to work and better myself, and I didn't want to be lazy.
All right.
We never was taught to be lazy.
Well, I mean, your life is a testament to not being lazy. I mean, the work that you did, and even when you were in high school, what was the first job you had?
I was in the working at a restaurant
Okay.
after school and all day Saturdays,
All righty.
and for half a day on Sundays. I was working washing dishes,
Okay.
but I wasn't allowed to come in the front door. I wasn't even allowed to go in the front until after the store was closed.
Okay.
I could mop the floors in the front
yes,
of
in the 60s.
in the 60s.
Yes. And then you told me, and I really want to talk just a little bit about this, because you said that you worked for, you picked cotton,
I
and
picked
you worked
cotton.
for a company. And tell us about the system that you devised, so
Okay,
that people understood how they were supposed to
Okay,
pick cotton.
and when I graduated from high school, I wasn't old enough to go to the steel mill because I was only 17. You had to be 18. So during the summer, picked cotton, and then my neighbor worked at a cotton warehouse.
Okay.
And at the cotton warehouse, they needed help. So I went and started working there. And when I got there, we was having a lot of trouble with shipping out the wrong cotton
Okay.
because know it or not, it's different grades of cotton.
Yes.
And certain grades or higher grade is the one they make clothes out of. And the lower grades is the one that make underclothes and socks
All
out of.
right. Okay.
So in order to keep from getting all this all mixed up, we kept on the wondering why. And we already knew that half the guys in there couldn't read or write. If you stuck their name on upside the wall, they wouldn't even know their name.
Okay.
But they could read the numbers on money.
Yes. They could
When they
have one.
got paid, they wanted to see their money. They didn't want to
Yes.
worry about the
Yes,
paycheck.
they wanted to make sure
They
people
didn't
weren't
go.
cheating.
They didn't put money in the bank because they wanted to see. they cashed their check first and then put the money in the bank
Yes, so they could count it.
so they can count it and see it.
Absolutely.
It wasn't, that paycheck wasn't money. It had to be green to be money. So during that time, we was about to lose the contract because of the shipping. So finally realized that they could see colors even if they couldn't read.
Yes.
So went to the what you call the 5 and dime or the 10-cent store and bought some construction paper. And on the different grades of cotton, I would put different colors.
Yes.
And in the morning time, when we first get there, we give every tractor driver a color. And that was what he worked with.
Okay.
I go around and pick up, I would be the only one with the numbers. I go pick out the grades of cotton and put color sheets on each bale. And they would have, after that, we had 85% production rate.
Look at that.
And I got a big raise because of coming up with that idea.
Isn't that something? Wow.
Yeah, just a little simple idea.
Yes.
But
Wow.
we have, back, I guess it was 66 to 68.
Okay, you were right out of high school.
And, but the older guys, they're the one that couldn't read.
Yes, but I mean.
And they didn't have no place for them to get no GED
Yes.
or learn how to read. And they was already in their 40s. So they were stubborn. So the best way to make them feel good was to do it like that.
Oh, yes.
And that made them work harder.
Oh, yes.
And they felt good about themselves
They're making
because they wasn't making no mistakes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
But
it may have seemed like a simple system, but you really
it
affected so many
really
people's
seemed
lives.
something as simple as
We
that.
would have thought so.
Yeah, you wouldn't, just a simple idea
Yes.
turned into such a great idea.
Absolutely. And then, when we had talked, because I had asked you, I think, when we were chit-chatting and you told me that you came to Cleveland because you worked for Republic Steel.
You're
But
correct.
then as we continued to talk, you started working for Republic Steel before you came to Cleveland.
Correct.
So tell us about that.
Yeah, when I did turn 18, I got hired in the steel mill. And I worked there, and I went to the draft, and I had a bad heart, so I got 4F. I got military. I was turned down, but I was so I was still working because when the physical they gave me when I started working at Republic wasn't really a complete physical. So they missed the murmur.
Oh.
So that's how I got the job.
Okay.
But Cleveland, people up north only work for one paycheck.
Oh, okay.
Down south, we was short of work. We needed work, but we were short of it. So they kept asking people, do you want to transfer?
Oh.
We can transfer you to where you can work year round.
Okay.
We can transfer you to Cleveland.
Transfer you to Cleveland.
And if that's what I turned it down at first because I was young and scared.
Yes.
So then I thought about it. I said, well, maybe I don't know anybody, but maybe I can learn people. Maybe and then I was only working three months out of the year. So in 69, I decided to take the transfer. Take the chance.
So when did you come to Cleveland?
So I came January 3rd, 1970.
Okay. All right, here you are.
Well, when I went to take the physical up here in Cleveland, I failed.
Okay.
But they gave me a chance since I was already working and I was already
You already
had the experience and had
Yes.
3 years under my belt.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a chance, so I went to the Cleveland Clinic in different places. And in May 14, 1970, I passed the physical and I started work.
How many years did you spend at Republic Steel?
34 years.
34 years?
34 years.
Isn't that something?
30, at first it was like hard.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got to being in the right place at the right time. And a lot of places where it wasn't any blacks,
Mm-hmm.
I was the first black.
Okay.
And the places they were making money, it was the same way down south as it is up here. You would get a broom
Mm-hmm.
and a shovel and the coke plant.
Okay.
But I went to the script mill.
Mm.
And then when I went to the script mill, I got the opportunity working around guys, and they worked like my work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
So I came to the electric plate line. And so I became the first black to work in the electric plate line.
Okay. All right.
I worked my way up to supervision
Isn't that something?
in the electric plate line.
We're not surprised. We're not surprised.
Yeah, so
Yes, here we are. We'll talk a few, if we have time, we'll talk about a few other jobs that you've had.
yeah,
But I want to go now just to show your beautiful family, because you were here in Cleveland, and here, I think this was a birthday. You
yes.
said
That was my 75th birthday.
75th birthday.
And all my kids and all my a lot of grandkids and a lot of in-laws, like the kid on the, is my son-in-law. I got a couple of son-in-laws in there and a couple of daughter-in-laws in there.
Now, how many children do you have?
I have 8.
You have 8.
I have 8 natural, but actually I have 14 kids
Oh,
because I don't discriminate against, because I have stepkids, but I don't call them my stepkids.
Yes.
All my kids are my kids.
And you're all blessed to have
And that's my
your
girls and my
daughters.
sister that's
Yes, I see
on
your
that
sister
picture.
every once in a while. Tell us their names.
okay. We got Alfreda, we got Tiffany, got Sharita, and you got Stephanie, and you got Adrian.
Oh, right. And your sister's name?
The sister is Rebecca.
Rebecca. So next time I see Rebecca, I'll say.
Yeah, she said, well, she came up here when I first really got sick, and she came to work with me several times.
Yeah.
But she said she's coming back
Okay.
and stay with me for a week or so.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yeah, because I got to have more operations.
Mm.
Got to have some stuff done because of cancer.
And we're going to pray for you.
And I thank you.
Pray all the best for you.
I'm
So-
sorry I talk so much, but
No.
I love to talk.
Oh, that's a good thing. I love to talk too, but I'm going to be quiet because we're going to talk about something that, and I think I might have asked, and maybe I already knew because I think I knew that you played softball.
Yeah.
You talked about, football, basketball when you were younger.
Yes.
Softball
Yes.
came about. And so we're going to go through some pictures, but I want to go to the point where you said that when you started working at Republic Steel, did you start playing softball there? All right.
That's how I introduced to some of the guys that I was working with had a team,
Mm-hmm.
and they started playing. We played softball and basketball at the time because the industrial league in the 70s had an industrial league with about 10 teams
Mm.
of basketball,
Wow.
and they had about 10 teams of softball.
Did you play locally or were
Yes,
you?
locally in my younger days.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got older and turned 50, because I didn't know nothing. I played all these years, and I really didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I only learned how to play softball when I turned 50.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was out there ripping and running and doing all kind of crazy stuff and winning. We was
Okay.
winning because of team.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I had a decent average, and
Mm-hmm.
I used to get thrown out a lot because I didn't know what I was doing.
What positions did you play?
I played first, believe it or not, I played shortstop
Oh, okay.
at first because they didn't have
Well, you
anybody.
knew something you were doing. You could catch that ball.
I could catch, but what I'm saying is all the fundamentals.
Oh, really?
Guys should realize softball is a fundamental game too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mind game.
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn how to go from first to third.
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn how to position yourself on hitters, and you got to learn if you playing the same people out there. You watch their tendencies,
Mm-hmm.
and you can watch and see where they might hit the ball to.
Right. See, that's
Instead
smart.
of guessing,
Yes.
you'll know.
Oh, of course, of course.
And that's all taking it, learning the game.
Uh-huh. So we're going to. So we saw a picture of your team, one of your teams.
That's the last team I ever played on
Okay.
because of my cancer.
Okay.
Is that we won the championship that you can see on the jacket.
So that was just 2025.
That was this year.
So that I don't know
That
if
was
everybody
my-
can see what it says on your jacket there. That's nice
Yes,
with your name. And
but that's the
year.
player. That's the player. Great bunch of guys,
Oh, nice.
and they different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Retired from the police department, fire department, different real estate guys, all different guys that got on this same team,
Wow.
and we kind of like was picked to be on the team.
Oh, yeah.
And funny story was, I had never played with these guys before, and some of these guys that played in Florida and played together. So when I came, I had a bum knee. So some of the guys said, "Why we need him?" But at the end of the year, I became best friends with all those guys.
Okay.
I don't know if I hit my way into their hearts or what, but by me having such a great batting average and being such a, they say I was a team player, that all these guys invited me out to steak dinners and eat
Oh, nice.
when they found out I was sick.
Wow. I mean, sometimes we don't even, know how communities around us form.
Right.
And friendships, through,
Correct.
through, like playing softball. You mentioned your batting average, and I don't know, and there are many pictures that we have of your championship trophies and all, but you had quite an impressive batting average. And when you told me what it was, and I don't know, we're going to direct everybody to the top line where it says Earry, Bothwell. What was your batting average?
720.
720.
And if you notice, I had
I even know that's very high. I even know.
well, yeah, because if you notice, only 3 guys have 700 average. If you notice, one was 757, but he didn't have that many games.
Oh, okay.
And then the next guy was 714,
Okay.
and it was a 730 on there.
Isn't that something?
I think it's what 703, four guys batting 700, and this guy's batting like 400. If you look at it,
Right.
got one
Well,
right under me,
He had
and one guy batting. The lowest guy was 387,
So
but he had a good glove. So
I was getting ready to say there was something else that he brought to the
yeah,
table.
he brought something to the table.
Like
Like I said, it's a great bunch of guys.
That's wonderful. So those softballs on either side are trophies that you got? Or-
Yeah, they are all world.
Oh,
That's a trophy, all world trophy,
okay.
and all American trophy
Nice.
for different tournaments, different cities.
Okay.
like-
so you all traveled around.
Yeah, like New Jersey, Vegas, Arizona, different cities, different states.
What
We played. I was happened to be on a good traveling team, and then some teams, when they were shorter people, they would ask me to
Okay.
play for. And me like a dummy, I would go for it.
You just like to play.
I love to play so much that
That's
all they had to do is, if they paid my hotel and paid for
Okay.
my food and gas,
All right.
I would go.
You'd be there.
I would be there.
So let's see some of the other photos because we have other trophies and other. Now
Yeah.
this is nice. Tell us about these photos.
Oh, these photos at League Park.
League Park.
Yeah, that's
League
down.
Park.
Yeah, that's where
Now tell us where,
Satchel
if people
Paige
don't
and
know
all.
where League Park is, we'll assume everybody.
it's on Wade Park, and it's the old fields where baseball was played in the older
Yes.
Babe Ruth played there. Satchel Paige
Yes,
played there.
Satchel Paige.
And
They.
yeah, I think on one of the pictures in the background you would see some of the name of the peoples on the walls. It's, yeah,
That's nice. I'm glad that because I think for many years the park was not
yes.
functional.
You'll see Bob
Yeah,
Feller
Bob
played
Feller.
there.
Mhm.
They revamped that, and now the schools play there.
Okay, good.
The Senate Championship
Okay.
and all
Oh, excellent.
that is
Very
played
good.
there now.
Very
Charity games are played there.
nice. That whole area, though, is
They-
really very
yeah,
vibrant.
they
Over
brought
the
it back to
years,
life.
it's yes.
Lexington Avenue
Absolutely.
and Wade Park, they
That's
brought that
really
back to
good.
life.
And I see more development,
Yeah,
in
new,
that area, just driving
new
around.
houses, new homes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's good. Here we are.
Yeah, you can see some of the
Mm-hmm.
60s and 65s. There's the H.
Mm.
And one group is, I moved up from double A to triple A.
Oh.
I moved up in ranking because certain players couldn't stay in the lower group. They had to move up.
Okay.
And if you see, that's in one of them in Cincinnati.
Mm.
You can see that since in 2014 is in Cincinnati.
Wow.
That's like 12 years ago, though.
There's a whole world that most of us aren't even familiar with.
Correct. The people, they took a game, a fun game,
Mm-hmm.
still fun, and brought it up to where you can still play and have fun
Yes.
with the age groups.
Yes.
And they went from maybe $100 to a multi-million-dollar
Yes.
corporation now.
You know,
They got corporation all over almost in every state.
yes, sponsors. Oh, yeah.
They got senior softball.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. So this is something for people to really think about if they have.
Yeah, if
interest
you want
in
to, yeah, you can always look up senior softball,
it. Mm.
and if you are still think you can play,
Mhm.
join a team,
Isn't that something?
and it keep you a little bit healthy and keep you out of your wife or your kids' hair. Give you something to do
Everybody
outside.
said
Golfing is great,
that. Uh-huh.
but golfing costs a lot of money.
Okay. There
This
you go.
right here, though, if
Interesting.
you play locally, you don't have to worry about
All right.
the money.
Yes.
And the pitch in the center,
Mhm.
I have to
Yeah.
mention Phil.
Yeah.
Phil is one of my best friends playing softball. He called me Earry Deary, and I call him Philadelphia Cream Cheese. That's a heck of a softball player.
Oh boy, that's nice.
And the pitch in the center is with the guy with the belly sticking out. That's the coach.
Okay. He doesn't have to move around as much as you are, but he has to
Right?
keep
Yeah,
you straight.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And that was a good team too. The lifeguard.
Here you are.
Yeah,
Let's
one of my
Look at
daughters.
dapper.
Yeah, one of my daughters said I had to go with her, so we gotta put on some clothes that day.
Uh-huh.
It was a Sunday morning. We went to church,
Oh, nice. That's nice.
and the other one is in the younger days,
Okay. Not too much younger.
in the 50s. Yeah.
Okay. Now there was something, and I don't know if we have any more softball pictures. No. But I want to go to another sport, I guess I would say, that you brought up to me, that you and I have here that you had bragging rights.
Yeah, softball,
Oh.
bowling, bowling.
Okay, bowling.
Yeah, but I was just average.
Oh.
I ain't gonna brag. At one time, my highest average was 214. That was my highest average.
That's not bad.
But
I mean,
I was young. I was young then.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
there you are. That says 236. That was a good game.
that was a halfway decent game.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get both.
all
So
that-
that looks
all-
really good to me. I know 300 is the
I
perfect.
had
Well, look at how you beat the.
I had 300s.
Okay. Are those other people there 108, 90?
Yeah, that was my team,
Okay.
and we won by 84 pins. See what
Oh, okay.
we beat the other team by 84.
Significantly because you had 236.
Yes, yes, 3 people on the team. Yeah,
So, you know, you have trophies, bowling trophies.
yeah,
as well.
bowling trophy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the one you was getting to, when I said I was had bragging rights, it didn't have nothing to do with bowling or
Right,
softball
exactly.
or
exactly.
basketball.
Right.
It was. I think he was talking about when I pitched horseshoes
Yes.
in the Ohio State Fair,
Yes.
and I was at the time, back in the day, at the time, I was the youngest black,
Uh-huh.
and I had a 87, I think, % ringers,
Unbelievable.
and didn't even finish third.
Oh, wow.
3 guys beat me out, but
They
they
got
had
close to 100%.
no, they had 90s.
Oh, wow.
But you got to remember, they had been doing it. That was my first and only time.
What do you mean?
I didn't pitch for one year at the fair, because I so competitive at the time,
Uh-huh.
and they whooped my butt. So around here in Cleveland, we had nowhere to practice,
Oh,
and I wasn't gonna go down there
okay.
and get whooped again.
Right, right. People only do it for fun around Cleveland.
Yeah.
So how many rounds, tell me about horseshoes, how many rounds do you have to go to determine,
You had the elimination.
Okay.
It depends on how many people
Uh-huh.
in your division, in your age group.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you got to remember, it was a certain age group that I was
Okay.
in too.
Uh-huh.
And some of those guys like pitch forever. Those guys were pitching 90%, and all that. They've been
Yeah,
pitching
that's what
20,
they do.
15, 20 years. Here I am, my first year,
Okay.
and I finished like 4th.
I mean,
3 people beat me out, and I was too competitive for that. I couldn't. No, I can't.
you want to be
I can't go back because
You
no.
want to be number one.
And yes, I thought I was going. When I first started out, I thought I was doing great.
Yeah.
Then when you get up, you eliminate certain. You get eliminate people until you get to the top people,
Mm-hmm.
and then they start kicking your butt.
That's good. Now we have a picture of you with our Mayor Weiss. There we are.
Yeah, that guy. I really believe is a great guy,
Mm.
Mayor Weiss. I have to give him kudos.
Yes.
And this is still John Senator is the other picture.
Yes, yes. So how long have you been working for?
4
Shaker?
years,
4
part
years.
time.
All right.
I only do part time 4
Okay.
years,
Okay.
like from 5 to 9, or 5 to whenever. 9 o'clock to center close. So the most hours you do is, except on voting days, is 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I do 4 hours,
Right.
and I do 4 hours on Saturday
Okay.
with the young kids,
Yeah.
which is
Mm.
a lot of fun because you got 2 years old
Oh.
up to 6 years old, and they are learning,
Yes.
and they just a ball of fun.
Oh,
They be
that's
having
nice.
a great time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So that's nice. You know, I mean, it's wonderful that, you know, you continue to be able to interact with people,
Yeah.
and you are just the right person to be welcoming people to the Stephanie
Well,
Tubbs
like I
University.
told you, like my father say, treat them like
Yes,
honey,
Yes, yes,
and you draw them like bees.
yes, yes,
You
yes.
treat them like that other stuff. You gonna draw them like what? Something you don't want.
Yeah. There's, you know, a few other things that I have here. You know, the differences in how people, you know, you were talking about how it was in the South,
Yes.
and you know how it is in the North. and someone, not even necessarily like a mayor, but just eye contact with people.
Yes. Stores, storefront, illuminating company, gas company, or something like that. If you go in there to pay your bill, if you talk to them, you wasn't looking them, they weren't going to look you eye to eye. If they pay your bills, they wait for you to put the money on the counter. Then if they have change to give you, they will drop it in your hand. But that was in like 60s, from 60 to really notice, was from 65 to 70, 1970.
Now, do you ever get back home? You have been?
Oh, yeah, you always, my father died in 1970, so I stopped going so much. But yeah, home is always Alabama.
Yes, home's there.
No matter how many kids I have.
Yeah.
This is really based home.
Yes, you've been here.
But Alabama, even football teams, basketball teams, is always going to be Alabama. Crimson Tide or whatever.
All right.
Is home.
Yeah. Now, you have other talents other than on the softball field and bowling and all.
Well,
You talk about your cuisine. This is just a couple of pictures.
Well, actually, raising kids and stuff, and a lot of times you learn stuff that, say, like the cake.
Yes.
My stepmother used to be on the phone with me, going through how to cook the cake.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yes.
what the ingredients, stuff, right? The cake flour and how much cake flour, how much sugar, how many eggs, and all this.
From scratch, everybody.
From scratch. That's from scratch. Everything from scratch. The inside and the outside. The icing is all from scratch. And all on the phone with my stepmother, going through how to cook that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how creative are you? Do you ever put your own little touch in there?
Now I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do it so long. Plus, my stepmother passed too. And like banana pudding. I don't do it. Actually, I don't do it too much at all now.
Oh, okay.
But I used to love banana pudding. All caramel cakes, German sweet chocolate
You
cakes.
open a bakery.
Well, my grandbaby, if everybody want to know, my grandbaby can burn, and she loved to cook sweets. And if anybody want to order some, see me.
We are going. Okay, did you hear that, everybody?
Yeah, if you want
we
to
know
order,
where to find you too.
yeah, if you want to order some sweets, come see me.
Nice.
And I wish I had pictures of some of the stuff that she creates, because she can burn.
Bake.
She can bake.
Bake.
She loved to cook too.
Nice.
And but I think it's some of that come from Pawpaw. I'm hoping. I think some. It rolled off on her from me.
That's nice. That's nice. There was a picture, and we don't have it here. There was a picture of apple cobbler. I saw that.
Yeah, the peach cobbler.
Oh, yes, peach cobbler. See, I like apple cobbler too. You know,
Yeah,
peach cobbler.
I can pick apple.
Okay, it doesn't matter
Apple
what fruit
cobbler.
it is.
Don't matter. But one of my favorites people are poor man's peach cobbler.
Okay, and that is.
And you use biscuits.
Oh, okay.
Instead of homemade dough, you use biscuits as your dough, and you come out with some good.
Give some people some recipes. I mean, tell you, that's nice.
It saves a lot of time. Plus, it's just as good, and it don't take long and it don't take as much money.
Oh, okay. That's all.
Now, German chocolate that costs money to make.
I can imagine.
That costs money.
Yes, that always seemed like the most challenging,
most
cake
expensive
to ever make. Yes,
yeah.
And it just has a taste of its own. I haven't had it for a while, but I'm going to remember that that's something that you can make. So anytime I have German chocolate cake, I'll think about you. So you had told me also that when you retired from Republic Steel, you were still pretty young. You were
50 years
You were
old.
50.
Yeah.
50.
They had this thing where you can be, if you had 30 years experience and was 50,
Mm-hmm.
they call that the 50-80 plan.
Mm-hmm.
And you could retire and get a pension
Yes, yes, yes.
from the steel mill at 50
Mhm.
with a 50-80 plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I got over 30 years
Mm-hmm.
and I had 50, excuse me, I had more than the 80. I had something like 84,
Mm-hmm.
84 years or something like that when I retired.
So you were a young man.
Yeah, I was still young.
So
Yeah.
what did you do after you left
I-
the steel?
I started driving a bus for the city of Cleveland for school kids,
Yes.
like unfortunate kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then I landed a job as a security guard.
Okay.
And I used to work at the airport.
Mm.
And I used to work downtown on 9th Street. And by me working on 9th Street, a lot of jewelry stores and even the little young guy that's on Channel 8,
Oh.
LaRock, what's his name?
Ah.
Lil John.
Oh yes. Okay. Yes.
His
yes,
jewelry
yes,
store
yes,
was right
jewelry
next
store.
to
He
right
graduated
next.
from high school with my sister.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, he used to have a jewelry store on 9th Street.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so by that, more the supervisor and the general manager for my security company decided he was going to move up and work with the city because it make more money. So they didn't have a general manager or supervisor in this area. So they asked me, no call. I'm telling you, this was crazy. I had no supervision as far as security goes, no hiring skills or nothing, but they wanted me to be temporary fill-in. 14 years later.
14 years later, temporary.
14 years later, I was still temporary. So like I said, I worked at the airport. So by working at the airport, I worked with the Sky Caps and all those guys.
Yes.
And I learned those different. And they had security.
Okay.
So I was double dipping, working at the airport, and I had to run the security company.
Yes,
And some of my favorite things was hiring. Like I was telling you all camera, you hire people and they don't like the wages. But they don't have a job. Don't have not a penny in the bank,
Yes.
not a penny in their pocket.
They make a choice.
They don't even have a bus fare to get home. They got to walk home. So you offer them a job, and that's not enough money. They work more than that. So my biggest thing was, okay, I tell you what, if I pay you $14 an hour, and you sit at home doing what you're doing now, at the end of the pay period, which one you think you'd rather be doing?
Yes.
How much you think you can make it home,
Exactly.
or how much you think you can make for $14? And some of the guys used to come back. Some of the guys who took the job, some of the guys didn't take it because they thought they was working more than 14.
Right.
So, but a lot of guys who took the job come back and thank me because they end up with a little something. They could buy a regular car, they could have transportation, they could
Yes. Get a start.
get a start. And then what they did was they followed my advice. They took this job for the time being and still kept looking for other jobs.
Yes.
And some of them landed
Yeah.
better jobs.
Good idea.
You
It's
know,
always better to have a job when you're
it's
looking for a
better to
job.
have than not have. You know, that bird in the bush
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah, yes, right.
You rather have something in the hand or the bird in the
That's right.
bush.
Absolutely. Always. Always. Yes, this has been just a wonderful conversation.
Like I said, I love to talk.
Yes, we could just go on and on and on. And actually, as witness to history, do we have any other slides, John? Okay, I didn't want to skip anything, but as we were talking, just kind of because I come in for my Tuesday meetings every once a month with the Moreland Network, and then creative writing, and that's always fun, and just saying. I remember asking you what your name was.
Right.
And you said Earry. I was like, and I was thinking about Lake Erie.
Yes. Most people, people, believe it or not, I've been called a little everything.
Oh, okay.
Boz, Erie, Lake Erie.
Oh, goodness. But you're Erie.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yes, right. Yes. You'll have something for him. But this was wonderful.
I appreciate the opportunity to talk because I like.
Absolutely. And many people know that I teach history.
Yes.
So you have imparted so much history, that's just very valuable for people. And I'm glad that we record these interviews because, I would like young people just to, learn from your work ethic, how you started right out of high school, during high school, and continue to influence people because you're a role model certainly for so many people, and just how you have community. We know you here, but there's so much more that you have, and that you've offered to other people as well as people offering to you.
And I'm like my father. One thing I like to instill: make yourself on time, because you can always drink that cup of coffee at work, or you can always look at that newspaper at work. If you get here, you make a better impression on your boss or anything if you never be late. It don't take but an extra second not to be late. And believe it or not, I can say that because last 20 years I never be late. Traffic or whatever, I always come out in the yard 15 minutes early. I plan ahead. And the reason that happened, I was on my way I used to go to work and I always punch in 1 minute, 2 minutes before it.
Okay.
But on my way to work, it was an accident. Halfway to work at the steel mill. So I gonna call myself trying to make it on time. I speeded up. Sure enough, got a ticket.
So you had to stop.
And not only was I late, I got a ticket.
You got a ticket
for $100.
Oh goodness.
And I said to myself, I just gave away a half a day's work or a day's pay just because I was watching the news or sitting down at home and then take the time because the accidents, you can't never tell what's going to happen.
Right.
And that day, it was an accident. So I can say, oh, man, the reason I'm late, it was an accident. Yeah. But if I'd have left earlier, even with the accident, I'd still been on time. That's what I would, if I was to tell anybody, any young people, take the time to be on time.
Take the time to be on time. That's right.
Yes.
I love that. I love it. And with that, again, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Earry Bothwell.
Thank you for having me.
Oh.
Miss Donna White.
Yeah. So, everybody, as always, I'm always looking for guests for Witness to History. And so everyone has my contact information. And, share with your neighbors and friends that, we will continue to have our Witness to History interviews. I can let you know now that our July Witness to History is going to be July 26th because both John Dutton and I have busy July schedules, but we want to be live on July 26th, or at least the two of us. And we'll have something special in store for you at that time. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Witness to History this evening, and I would like to wish you all a very good evening. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Earry
you. Thanks for
Bothwell.
having me.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.